We are in Job 3. 3. We got a lot of Job. We had like 42 chapters of Job. So we're gonna be here for a bit. But it's pretty tragic so far, right? So far, Job has had his whole entire family except for his wife killed. They're all dead, and all of his servants and all of his livestock. And he's also been covered in boils and sores. And his friends have come to see him, and they've been mourning for about 7 days. Let's get to Job 3. Afterward, Job opened his mouth and cursed the day of his birth. And Job said, "Let the day perish on which I was to be born, and the night which said a boy is conceived. May that day be darkness. Let not God above care for it, nor light shine on it. Let darkness and black gloom claim it. Let a cloud settle on it. Let the blackness of the day terrify it. As for that night, let darkness seize it. Let it not rejoice among the days of the year. Let it not come into the number of the months. Behold, let that night be barren. Let no joyful shout enter. Let those who curse it, who curse the day, who prepared to rouse Leviathan. Let the stars of its twilight be darkened. Let it wait for light, but have none. And let it not see the breaking dawn. Because it did not shut the opening of my mother's womb or hide trouble from my eyes. Why did I not die at birth, come forth from the womb and expire? Why did the knees receive me? And why did the breast that I should suck? I don't know. For now, I would have lain down and been quiet. I would have slept then. I would have been at rest. With kings, with counselors of the earth, who rebuilt the ruins for themselves. Or with princes who had gold, who were filling their houses with silver. Or like a miscarriage which is discarded, I would not be, as infants that never saw light. There the wicked cease from raging, and there the weary are at rest. The prisoners are at ease together. They do not hear the voice of the taskmaster. The small and the great are there, and the slave is free from his master. Why is light given to him who suffers, a life to the bitter of soul? Wow, that is... Let me hit that one again. That's crazy. Why is light given to him who suffers, and life to the bitter of soul, who long for death, but there is none, and dig for it more than hidden treasures, who rejoice greatly and exult when they find the grave? Why is light given to a man whose way is hidden, and whom God has hedged in? For my groaning comes at the sight of my food, and my cries pour out like water. For what I fear comes upon me, and what I dread befalls me. I am not at ease, nor am I quiet. I am not at rest, but turmoil comes. Wow. So, there's a lot here that he's lamenting over. But, again, the whole point of this, we're reading a chapter every day, and we're just trying to pull out a normal reading, nothing too crazy, just what you should expect to pull out of the text. And obviously this dude's hitting some depths of despair. And there's definitely some dark days. Everybody has them. These are pretty dark. He's wishing that he'd never been born. He's lamenting the day of his birth. And that's rough. It's rough. But what's crazy about it is he's kind of, not only is he lamenting, right? We see here, he's lamenting. He's cursed be that day. Let it be an awful day, a dark day. Let the sun not shine upon it, whatever, right? Then he gets into just like the bewilderment, right? That's where what we're kind of seeing. He's like bewildered at the depth of suffering that he could go through. And he's just like, why? Why even give life to something that would suffer so much? Why? What is the point? If it's just all going to be ripped away, if my pain and my heartache and my sadness will know no end, just kill me. Why put me through this? Right? It's tough. It's tough. And without the perspective, without the looking back, and also without, he has the understanding, right? But it's different when you're in it. It's different when you're in it. He knows. And he said to his wife, we cannot only bless God in the good. We must bless him in the pain and the suffering and in the bad times. But when you're in it and you're at the bottom and your soul just cannot bear it any longer, it's tough. It's tough. And we all experience that to varying degrees. But what we'll see is that the answer is not to take your life or give up, curse God, leave the whole thing behind, or anything. Job understood. And this is, I did a short on this a while ago. I probably have a whole episode about it, but there's some content I did on this a while ago on the Hanging Out with Uncle Charlie, I believe. I don't know if it's on this channel, but it was some guys on the George Janko podcast, and he's talking about just going through a divorce or something like that, and he in his mind was like, I did all the right things. This should have worked out. And he knows that that's not exactly how things work, but he still can't really reconcile that would happen. And Job knows this. He knows that this isn't transactional, that what God did good for him and blessed him with was not on account of his own righteousness, and this bad that's happening is not on account of his wickedness. But we're going to get into just what pain and suffering can bring you to, the lows that you could be brought to. So this is not the bottom for him, unfortunately. There's more that transpires here, and just the process that he goes through, right? And you kind of see the levels of grief sort of thing that evolves here. But we'll get into more in the next one. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next chapter. Read your Bible.